Hi guys, so today we're talking about Nancy Drew, The Silent Spy. I actually just finished this yesterday from the day I'm filming it. So yes, there was an important secret message inside. Oh, it was a coupon code. Anyway, so this is the game. This is the back. This is a very emotional game. I'm just going to tell you. We find out what happened to Nancy's mom. So, you know. So let me read the characters, show you the characters, and then tell you my likes and dislikes. Bridget Shaw. A native of Scotland, Bridget Shaw may be the friendliest person you meet in Glasgow. Her vast knowledge of the area and insights into courage events may be helpful, but could her pleasant personality be a facade? Ewan MacLeod. Your main contact at Cathedral is Ewan MacLeod, or MacLeod. He's here to assist you in your mission to uncover what transpired during Kate Drew's final days. While Ewan may be the eyes and ears around here, can you completely trust him? Moira Chisholm. Moira Chisholm was a close confidant to Kate Drew. Her memory and personal knowledge about Kate will unlock vital information. But could there be a secret that Moira doesn't want you to know about? Alec Fell. Excuse me. Alec Fell is the first person you'll meet after an incident at the train station. His tracking skills could help you in your case. However, keep in mind that he may know more about you than you're led to believe. Kate Drew. Kate Drew was killed in a car accident, or so you've been told. Her secrets are begging to be revealed, but your life and the lives around you could be in great danger if you revealed the truth. Can you uncover the real story and survive? Mysterious Caller. A mysterious caller is promising to offer you more insight into the life and death of Kate Drew. What is it that they want from you? Are you willing to help them in return for clues to Kate's past? Carson Drew. Your father, Carson Drew, will contact you once you reach Scotland. He's clearly not happy with the danger you're putting yourself in, and is very hesitant with helping you in your case. How many secrets did Carson keep from you all these years? Ned Nickerson. Ned Nickerson, your boyfriend, is ready to offer his help with your investigation however he can. Being the one person you can completely trust, be sure to call him up from time to time to get a nudge in the right direction with your case. Okay, so that's all the characters, so I'll show you them. Bridget. Ewan. Moira. Alec. Kate Drew. The Mysterious Caller. Carson Drew. Ned Nickerson. And when you get to the middle of the game, you'll find out who this lady is. Just, she wasn't labeled on the characters. Anyway, well, she kind of was, you know what I mean. Anyway, The Silent Spy, we drew a bomb up here. You know what? I'm going to name the bomb George. Let's name the bomb George. So, letters and music, common theme. Flashbacks has a smiley face because you see how Nancy and her mom and her dad used to kind of interact. It's not always happy, but it's like you get to see how her mom was as a person. Bridget has a tiny smiley face because I like Bridget. She's so sweet and so nice. And she's a little pushy, but that's just because she wants to get to know Nancy. Alec has a laughing face because Alec is like my favorite character. He's really funny and charismatic and witty. And it's just like some of the things he say are just like off pocket. Like she's like, fine, then I'm not going to leave you alone. He's like, great, I like your company. And like things like that. Moira has a smiley face because I like Moira. I know a lot of people don't, but like I feel like she's really a good person. And I feel like she really feels bad for what happened to Kate. Excuse me, she's like really beating herself up about it. Revenant Calls has a scary face because obviously this is a creepy voice calling you. That's the Mysterious Caller. There's this creepy voice calling you and telling you to do things, and it's just, Making Cookies has a smiley face because you can go to this place where there's a help wanted sign and you can make cookies, and it's just a lot of fun. Little Bess has a laughing face because when they're talking on the walkie-talkies in a flashback, Bess is like, well, I'm grounded. And then when Bess hears that Nancy's parents are fighting, she's like, I'm coming over. Ned breaking in has a laughing face because obviously Nancy's like, Ned, I need you to break into my house and get that poem. And he's like, do you think your dad will still be my lawyer if he catches me? And like all this other out-of-pocket stuff. Alec with the mom jeans quote has a laughing face because he's like, if you're so attached to your mom's jeans, why'd you bring them on international flight? And Nancy's like, those are mine. And he's like, oh, you look nice today, he says with a hopeful smile. Cabin has a big smiley face because it's so cool and it's filled with all this like high-tech gear, and when you plug in the date of something, all this high-tech gear just comes up out of nowhere. Moira DJ conversation is the funniest. It has a laughing face because she's like, if you saw the cut, it's because I was trying to figure out how to explain why Moira's conversation is funny. Okay, Moira's conversation is funny because she just like, she's a DJ and Nancy doesn't believe she's a DJ, so then she makes up this whole like story that's obviously like not true of like, you know, anyway, you know. Stay alert, clues are everywhere with open eyes emoji because I missed something somewhere, and so I couldn't progress in the game because it was right on the bottom of the screen. So make sure to look everywhere. Zipline sequence is a big smiley face because it's just so cool to like show her ziplining down to someone's room. Zoe has an annoyed face because I really don't like Zoe. She annoys the heck out of me, and you'll meet her later in the game. Ewan has a face because I kind of feel bad for him, but at the same time, I don't feel bad for him. Also, I'm sorry, when I showed you Ewan, please tell me that somebody agrees that he looks like Phil Lester. I'm sorry, it's just, I used to watch Dan and Phil back in the day, and when I saw Ewan, he just looked like Phil. Like, it just bothered me. Bagpipes, one lowercase note. So this has an annoyed face because be very careful playing the bagpipes because there's one note that's lowercase, which means it's supposed to be high for those of you who didn't take music. And yeah, I kept playing the low note of it instead of the high one, so I kept getting it wrong. So there's a shocked face for fake boom boom. There's a part of the game where there's a laser and someone fakes boom boom sounds. So I hope you know what I mean by that because YouTube does not like the word of the thing that makes that sound. There's an annoyed face for Alex Laser. Obviously, you know, somebody faked something. Alex's note makes me sad. It's basically like if you found this, that means I'm gone note. And it's very sad. There's another note like that on one of these games coming up, and it's very sad. So this is an annoyed face because easier to tap Ewan's computer the second time. You're supposed to do it twice, and it's so annoying that it's easier to do it the second time than the first time. Ewan's notes on Nancy's mom's note. So Nancy's mom wrote her a letter, and Ewan wrote all over it. I mean, Nancy could take it home and literally like whiteout exists. But yeah, I was angry about that. Our plaid in all caps with a big smiley face because our family plaid actually shows up at the end of the game. Not gonna tell you what my last name is, obviously, but it's in the game. And yeah. The last letter is depressing. It has an actual crying face because, you know, she's writing the note to her mom. And so it's kind of sad. The part where she goes, and the last part of my trip is you. The trailer, it has a smiley face. Greg has a laughing face. It's at the end in the trailer where it's like Nancy Drew and Greg Fain, and Bess goes, sorry, George. So yeah. The bloopers are funny, and the sheep is funny. So basically, the reason why it's funny is because in the trailer, it has them talking about the show that they got chosen for, because the next game is Shattered Medallion. And, you know, they're talking about this, that, and the other, and it's like, treacherous landscapes, decaying rope bridges, sheep, da-da-da-da, sheep, da-da-da-da, and more sheep. And so it keeps mentioning the sheep, and it's really funny because it's like the sheep are not treacherous or dangerous at all, and they're mentioning them, so in between like all these other things. So yes, that is The Silent Spy. Thank you for watching these. I will do a little like mention. Since we're on the 29th game, there are only 33 in my possession. Because next we have the Shattered Medallion, then we have Labyrinth of Lies, then we have Sea of Darkness, and then we have Midnight in Salem. Those are the ones I have with me in physical copy. The other game that just got released, which is, I think it's called Mystery of the Seven Keys, the one that just got released, the newest one, my sister has it downloaded on her computer. The physical copy is coming sometime in the next month in September. Once my sister and I get the physical copy, we will play the game. My sister wants to play the game first. Then she's going to let me play it. So I'm going to first watch her play it, and then I'm going to play it. I will write down the notes when I play the game, but it might be a while till that video comes out. But do not worry that it might be a while till that video comes out. You don't need to worry, you don't need to fret, because here's why. I have started a new channel with one of my best friends called Simplicity, T-E-A at the end. We did film one of the episodes. We haven't uploaded it yet because we're still figuring everything out. We're still figuring out the day we're going to upload. We're still figuring out, like, we still need to make an introductory video so you guys get to know us. Like, we're going to make an introductory video, then we're going to find out the day to upload, and then we'll be ready to upload podcast episodes for you guys. So I'm just letting you know that even if the Nancy Drew video takes a long time to get here, you can watch those podcast episodes. In the meantime, those will be filmed whenever I get to see her, because we do have busy schedules. My schedule's gotten a little more open considering I finished school and I'm getting my degree in the fall. So that'll be happening. But like, a lot of things are happening over here, and I'm just trying to enjoy the end of my summer. So hope you guys enjoyed. Again, if the Nancy Drew video does take a long time to come, you guys will have the podcast episodes whenever we get to filming and releasing them. So see you guys in the next video. Bye! I realized I never showed you guys the things. So there's George the Bomb, and here are all the... I also forgot to mention that, like, something about the Zoe character flashes back to Phantom of Venice. So just think about Phantom of Venice, and then, like, it'll make sense when you're playing the game, if that even made sense. Phantom of Venice is connected to this game. Let's just say that, from a very small instance.